Hey everyone, I'm Molly and welcome to your practice. Today is a 20-minute battery recharge. So we're going to do a little bit of mellow, longer held postures for some relaxation, but we're also going to find a little bit more uplifting and energetic movement to kind of build that battery life up again. So a little mix of both. Should feel good. Grab whatever props you need if you want to practice with blocks or bolster. Nothing is going to be too technical or spicy by any means. And then I always like to set up my space with something that sounds nice or that smells good and can kind of tune me in that I'm going to enjoy yoga practice and separate myself from other things that are going on. So, all right, let's meet in a tabletop and make this a really wide and long tabletop. So extending your palms forward further than you normally would. Knees might be a little bit wider. And feel your body land. Take a couple breaths here just to explore. As always, you have the invitation to make this class your own. Just use my cues as a guide, but if you want to close your eyes and do your own thing along the way, that's totally welcome. All right, as you inhale, take a cow shape, so energetically pull your heels or your palms of your hand back and then arch through the spine. Thread your heart through your shoulders, almost creating like a hammock shape through the back body. And as you exhale, untuck your toes, slide your palms back, landing hips to heels and rounding into a cat. So we're in virasana, we're kneeling posture, but a cat shape with the spine. Inhale, slide palms forward, arch in your extended tabletop. And exhale, hips to heels, round through the spine as you slide your palms back. Let this become fluid and smooth in your transitions, just moving at the pace of your own breath. If it ever feels good to stay in one posture and linger there, that can be really nice as well. One more round. And then when hips are to heels, stack your shoulders over your pelvis, lengthen through the spine and the crown of the head. Close your eyes and land here for a couple breaths. Rolling your shoulders up to your ears and then dropping them back and down. Any initial just responses of your body, start to notice how you feel. And then we're going to move into some side stretches and some twists. As you inhale, drop your right fingertips to the right side, sweep your left arm up and over, spreading through the left rib cage. As you exhale, cactus, draw your left elbow into the space behind you and twist open to the left. Inhale, left hand to right knee, cross over the body and round through the spine like someone is pulling your heart behind you. As you exhale, take a little bit of a wiggle through your head and neck. Doesn't have to look a certain way, just movement. And then over to the other side. Inhale, left fingertips land, right arm stretches up to the sky and then over to the left, inflating right lung with breath. Exhale, cactus, bend your right elbow, drop back, twist open to the right. Inhale, right hand to left knee, take a twist, take a round through the spine. Exhale, release your head and neck, little snaking movements, maybe an ear to a shoulder. And then one more time on each side. Inhale, side bend to the right. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, twist and round, opposite hand to knee. Exhale, release your head and neck. Slide that left hand over to the left side, breathe in, stretch over. Exhale, cactus, draw back with your right elbow. Inhale, take your rounded twist, right hand to left knee. Exhale, release your neck. Good, come back through center. Big breath in and out. We're going to move into a little pranayama practice. We won't be here for too long. If you want to use a prop, you can sit up onto a block or a bolster. And we're gonna start with Samavriti. This is equal parts breath. So just to kind of recalibrate, we'll do a 4 count in and a 4 count out for a couple rounds. Close your eyes if you'd like. Land in your body posture. And then empty the air from your lungs as you seal your lips. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Doesn't have to be your fullest, deepest breath. Make it soft and fluid. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round on your own. And then option to stay here. If you'd like to cultivate a little bit more charged up energy, we'll move into a bellows breath or Bhastrika. So this will be a very quick inhale and exhale into the belly and the chest. We'll go for about 30 seconds and then we might do a little retention. So as you're ready, fast inhale and exhale. Pumping the rib cage outward, creating space for your diaphragm to descend and for your air to move into the lung space. Ten more seconds. Hold at the top of your next breath. Release to the bottom and hold for just a couple of counts. Return to a natural breath rhythm. And then one more round of that. I'll do it without cueing this time. We're gonna inhale and exhale for about 30 seconds. Inhale to the top, hold for a few, and then exhale to the bottom and hold for a few. As you're ready. Inhale to the top and hold. Exhale to the bottom and hold. Return to your natural breath. Feel free to open your eyes. Feel any shifts in your energy, moving prana. And then release your prop. I feel a little bit more awake. Find a forward fold Uttanasana at the back of your mat. Bend your knees as much as you need. Let your head hang heavy. And we'll take a halfway lift. Inhale, draw your fingertips to your shins. Draw the crown of your head forward as you lengthen your spine. And exhale, let it go as you fold and release. Move with your breath, 3 or 4 more rounds. Using the tool of your own body, your own breath, your own attention to create little shifts and movements. Knowing that you can always listen to yourself, so take what you need, but you can also be really resilient and intentional and bring attention to how you're moving, how you're breathing, how you want to feel, and how you can take any adjustments to get there. Land in your fold, bend your left knee, plant your left fingertips, and twist your right arm open. Maybe taking a wrap with the right hand behind your body and finding the left inner thigh. Rolling your right shoulder open. One more breath here. And then switch it out. Right fingertips land, right knee bends. As you breathe in, peel open, twist open to the left. A long line of energy down the left lateral leg, the outside of your leg. And then you could find the wrap with your left hand towards your right inner thigh. And then fold through center, let it go. Circle chair, push down through your feet. Really naturally, animalistically roll up your spine until you find standing. And then as soon as you get there, hips push back, heart cascades forward into your fold. Hands can become involved. Roll up your spine. Shine your heart up. And then hips back, heart forward and down. Your circle chair can stay in the center. You could come up one side and down the other. A little bit of free movement here. Take any structure out of it. Finish up your last rep. As you get to standing, take a little bend in your knees, root your sit bones back. Inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, right knee stays micro bent. Left leg sweeps back behind. Take a side stretch over to the right. Right hand is capturing left wrist. And gaze up to the sky. A couple breaths into the left lung. And switch it out. Left knee bends slightly. Right foot steps diagonally back behind it, then reach up and then over to left. Back through center. Breathe in, both arms stretch to the sky. Then breathe out, fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. Bend your knees as much as you need. Let this feel like a good shape in your own body. Maybe pedal out your feet for a moment. A couple waves of the spine as you inhale. Lift your heels, roll forward, round through the back body. Come all the way to an upward facing dog or a cobra if you want to land the thighs and knees. And then exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, push through your palms, downward facing dog. Hips glide up and back. Inhale, roll forward, high plank all the way through to your back bend, to your heart opener, staying active through the glutes and the back body. Exhale, chin to chest, push through your palms, down dog. 2 or 3 more on your own. You can always drop the knees. You could always take a cat-cow. One more round forward. And then when you get to your plank pose, sink your knees to the mat and your hips to your heels. Land here for a breath, shifting your rib cage side to side, snaking through the spine. Exhale, let it go. Good, we'll do some circle camel. As you breathe in, drive your hips forward. I like to tuck my toes for this. And your right hand will come to your right heel. Left arm reaches forward, up and back. Hips are driving forward. Glutes are active. If anything doesn't feel right, back off. You can also do this just on your hips onto your heels and do this in a kneeling. So we'll move from side to side. Exhale to lower back through center. Inhale, circle camel to the left. Left hand to left heel, right arm up and back. Exhale, rolls you through center. Breathe in, heart opener, expand. Over to the right. And then keep moving. If you want to really bring a bend and extend into your hips in the transition in between, that can feel nice. Let's do one more on each side. Eventually, come to rest in Baddha Konasana. Butterfly pose, so roll into your hips, bring your knees out wide and the soles of your feet to touch and center. Hands to ankles for support, little shift side to side from sit bone to sit bone. And then maybe a cat-cow, arching and rounding, using your hands kind of as brakes and as enhancers of the movement. Any feel-good movement in your back here. Good, keep your left leg where it is, extend your right leg long. Side stretch, right hand slides down your right leg, left arm sweeps up and over towards the right toes. It doesn't have to reach. I'd rather you really peel your left shoulder up and gaze up to the sky. So creating some opening through the chest instead of collapsing down and in, but totally up to you. Let's inhale here. Exhale, lift up through center, plant your left hand behind you. Stargazer pose, roll onto the left shin. Drive your hips up to the sky, so it's almost like a baby wild thing. And right arm to the back of the mat. Lower your hips down. One more time, inhale, side stretch to the right. Exhale, centralize. Inhale, left hand for support, roll onto the left shin. And reach your right arm back. Exhale, lower hips. Bring your right shin in front of your left, Sukhasana, easy seat. A shift side to side, maybe circling out the pelvis. And then find a fold. We'll land here for a few breaths. This is a good place for a prop. Underneath your forearms or maybe your forehead. Soften through the hips, the glutes, the low back. Couple more cycles. As you're ready, lift back up. And we'll switch legs, so keep your right leg where it is. Extend your left leg long. A couple moments to explore your side bend, to feel what it feels to collapse down and then to open up. It's really no right or wrong, because the turning down can feel really good along the kind of the side of your back. Depends what you're going for. Okay, inhale here, inflate your right lung. Exhale, lift shoulders to stack over pelvis as you plant your right hand behind you. And then weight shifts to the left foot and the right shin. Drive your hips up to the sky. Reach your left arm up and back. Lower hips down. Exhale. Inhale, side stretch over to the left foot. Exhale, neutralize. Inhale, stargazer. Exhale, have a seat. Left shin in front of right. A sway or a circle through your hips. And as you're ready, find your fold. Feel supported, feel grounded. Feel like you're slowing down. A little moment to recharge. Two more breaths. With as much ease as possible, remove your prop. Bring your feet into your butterfly shape again and then roll onto your back, Supta Baddha Konasana. You could have a couple blocks under each knee. We won't be here for too long, but whatever you need here. Bring your hands down by your sides and close your eyes. Your chance to rest, to restore in stillness and pause. Gathering the layers of you again, body, mind, heart, soul, spirit, breath. You can stay here for Shavasana, or you could extend your legs long, keeping your eyes closed. Just another minute here. Soft, slow breaths. The world outside might be a little bit noisy, but bring your awareness and your presence back for just a few more breaths. Soaking up the benefits of your practice. If you'd like to stay longer, you can. If you're ready to transition out, let's take a big full body stretch. Heels press out, arms reach overhead. And exhale, drop your bones. Sigh it out. And then eventually keep your eyes closed as you roll into one side. Find a comfortable seat. Feel yourself land in this transition space, tending to you, resolving to take anything with you or leave anything behind. Palms meet in heart center at third eye. Take an inhale. And exhale, bow forward. Namaste, gratitude for your body, your practice, for 20 minutes. You can start to blink your eyes open, slide your hands along your body, and take in the space around you. Notice how you feel. See if you want to finish up with anything at the end of class here, but I hope you feel great. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.